Welcome back to Open, everyone. You know, always inviting you to get social with us. That's right. Tweet us at BronxNet TV, and while you're there, tweet me too at Rhina Valentin. So the Fire This Time Festival was founded in 2009 to provide opportunities for up-and-coming African-American playwrights who have a passion for showcasing stories on stage. And this particular festival allows them to produce material that reflects diverse perspectives as 21st century theater artists. And joining us to tell us more about the festival, along with upcoming shows, we welcome associate producer and director of the Fire This Time Festival writers group, AJ Muhammad, along with with actor and writer Shawn Nabors. Hello, gentlemen, and welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you for the work that you do, and thank you for the consistency, right? Because that is where the reputation is established. And so, shall we begin with you,
Yes.
AJ, and let's talk a little bit about how you became involved and how you wound up with this role of associate producer.
Well, so the festival was started in 2009 to provide a platform for playwrights from the African diaspora. Because at that time there weren't that many opportunities for playwrights for African American or playwrights from the African diaspora in the New York City theater community. So the Fire This Time Festival was created to be a void and to fill the void rather, and to create this opportunity to showcase and to be a springboard for playwrights from the African diaspora. I joined the festival, I want to say, about 5 seasons ago. And I began to take on more and more responsibilities as an associate producer. The festival was founded by Kelly Gerard, she's an African American playwright, and 2 other producers. And so the festival started out as a one weekend event, and it was sold out. And based on the feedback from the audience, the festival expanded to a 2 to 3 week annual event that happens each January, and it's based in the East Village.
In the East Village.
In the East Village,
when you
yes.
started, you started out as a writer?
Actually,
Like you came in as a writer, or you came in as a producer?
Actually, I came in as a supporter of the festival, and I have a background in audience development and also doing dramaturgy as well. So I came on board as a producer, and I was well, as an independent theater company, everybody has to wear different hats.
Oh, I know,
Yes.
I know that. Trust me, I know. But you've succeeded in
Yes.
everything you've put your hands on thus far, from what I understand. I mean, you
Yes.
implemented a pilot program, right?
Yes.
That's now
Yes.
supported by the Rockefeller Foundation.
That's correct.
That's
Yes.
lovely.
Yes. Yeah. So that was for a different project, but yes. So I'm getting to work in audience development and arts administration. So that's my background.
Yeah, shout out to Nada Martinez,
Yes,
who helps you out with that as well, right?
Yes.
And so,
Yeah.
let's talk a little bit about you and your, I guess, involvement. Is this your first year, Shawn?
This is my second year with the Fire This time.
This is your second year. Congratulations
Thank
on
you
that.
very much.
And congratulations on the story you've chosen to tell.
Thank
I
you.
read a little background on it. Do you want to share with our audience, because
Absolutely.
it's a very sensitive topic.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I'm developing a screenplay. It's called Malcolm. And basically, it's a coming-of-age story that follows this character, Malcolm, as he navigates New York City as a young, queer, African-American actor. And it's really about him navigating life, love, and art during the late 1980s. And so, during that time, the crack epidemic and the HIV epidemic are rampant during those times. And so I wanted to highlight how those issues impacted the Black arts community, which is something that I feel like I've never really seen before.
So you said screenplay, right?
It's a
But yeah,
screenplay.
you're mounting it as a short play within this festival.
So the festival, they allow room for us to develop screenplays or plays.
Right.
So in addition to writing plays, this one is a screenplay, so it will be a movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, so is it presented as a staged production, even though it's going to be transferred to a screen develelment? Is that how it's done?
Yeah, so it's going to
That's
be
lovely.
It's a
So,
stage reading. yeah.
Nice. It's going to be a stage reading. All right. No, I do understand that a lot of your writers end up in television and
Yes.
film and are quite successful.
Yes. And I wanted to add something to what Shawn was saying. In 2015, the Fire This Time Festival created an initiative called the New Works Lab, which in addition to the annual festival, the New Work Lab would give playwrights the opportunity to develop to develop plays, screenplays, web series. So no matter the genre, playwrights or the dramatists would have the opportunity to develop a project. And this is the first year we're doing readings of the entire project, of the projects in its entirety. So this season we have four playwrights, including Shawn Nabors, who will be presenting works that they developed during the New Works Lab, which I co-direct along with Cynthia G. Robinson.
Nice. How safe did you feel? Right, because that's a big deal.
No, yeah,
I can see it just in like, and I can see you like almost like a proud papa. You know, I mean, I know he's not, but you know, just
No.
the energy when you're working together like that in development.
No, I felt very, very safe. Like from the first year, I felt like I went to grad school for acting. I'm an actor, but I feel like after that, it's really been grad school for like writing and finding confidence in my voice. And the Fire this time, they really allowed me the space to explore and express myself and really let go of any type of shame that you might experience. So it's been really, really good. I feel very safe.
So was your process freeing in the sense of doing like acting games, theater games, acting? Was that incorporated into your development? Just because you're a theater, it's a New Works Lab, so I was just wondering what the process is.
Not so much theater games, but I think really the safety came in like every week we come in with pages. So like 5 to 10 pages that you've written, right? And everybody else.
But you read it in front of everybody
Yep,
as a
everybody's
group?
reading it as a group.
Okay.
And so for me, like you come like, oh my God, I've written this. What are they gonna say, right? But I've always gotten really good, enriching feedback. And so that's where the safety comes in. Like whatever anxiety I feel affirmed by the end of the session. So.
Well, I mean, when you write, even though you're writing a character, it comes from a personal place, right?
Absolutely.
So how was that for you?
Yeah, it's interesting. The last play that I wrote, my sister came to it and she said that she saw like my mother in there, she saw me in there. And as an actor, I started writing. I've been writing, but I write a lot because I want to create more opportunities for myself as well. So it's like scary to put yourself out there, but it's also like affirming to know that like, wow, my voice does resonate and it can connect with a lot of different people. So.
Yeah, I acknowledge you. You know, you have an impressive theater background, and the fact that you've chosen to be the voice, right, which kind of loans itself to say, you know what, I'm coming in authentically. Yeah, I feel it. Awesome, awesome. So before we go, let's talk about the dates of the festival.
Yes.
And thank you for sharing that.
Of course.
And the other performers too.
Yes. Okay, so next week we are presenting readings that were developed in our third cycle of the New Works Lab, in which Shawn Nabors is a member. There'll also be stage readings of 3 other projects. There's a play called Decisions by Terrell Bennett, and that's going to be next week Thursday. And then Shawn's reading is Thursday night, and then on Friday we have the reading of 2 other projects. One is a play called Bastardus Eclipses by T.R. Riggins, and then we have another reading later on that Friday night of a play called White Mountains by a playwright named Maya Matsushita. And then in January is when we have our annual flagship festival, which includes a fully produced 10-minute play presentation, readings of full-length plays, a kickoff panel discussion, and other events.
This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Thank you so much for coming and sharing it with our viewers. And so if they wanted to get tickets, where would they go online?
So they would just go to the Fire This Time Festival's website. It's firethistimefestival.com, and all of the information is available on the website.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
AJ.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Shawn.
Thank you. It's
Yeah,
a pleasure.
congrats.
Thank you.
Break a leg, that's what they say. All right, once again, you guys, the Fire This Time Festival, New Works Lab, is a 2-day event that's taking place at the Sheen Theater on 18 Bleecker Street in New York on Thursday, May 3rd at 4:30 p.m. and at 7:30 p.m. and Friday, May 4th at 5:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. And for additional information, you can visit firethistimefestival.com. All right, we have to take a quick break, but stay tuned. Bobby C's Weekly Sports Roundup is coming up next.